Hello, and thank you for joining me on another one of my lifestyle series videos. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dimitri, and I'm an American expat living in the Philippines. Here, I'm going to share with you how my life is going living in Metro Manila. If you find this video entertaining, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And now, sit back, relax, and enjoy as I take you on a journey of my daily life as the time-lapse traveler.
That's one of the things that you will only find in the Philippines.
Hello, and thank you for joining me for the sequel to the Bonifacio High Street restaurant tour. This is just a very general overview of the many places to eat here in BGC, so if you would like to see more information about anything you see, please comment down below. We'll continue from where we left off in the previous video, going up High Street past 7th Avenue. Our first stop is Max's Cabezara, which is a more upscaled version of the popular Max's chains of restaurants. Here you will see a somewhat fancier menu of popular Filipino dishes than you would find in a typical Max's restaurant without draining your wallet. Right next door, we see the Pancake House, a Filipino take on the International House of Pancakes American chain diner, this being one of the more accessible food choices on this tour, which has a simple yet good quality meals. Next, we see the popular Starbucks Cafe, which also serves good quality food along with its coffee and pastries. The chocolate cakes they sell are some of the best anywhere. The center of this outdoor mall has a rotation of different pop-up semi-permanent booths with lots of milk tea and ice cream options to enjoy. The Pound Flattery is our first more unique stop where you won't get exactly overwhelmed with too many choices, but what they do have here is a cut above most other grill houses when it comes to both food and the service. I've eaten here several times and I can definitely recommend this one. Next, we're passing by Sunnies Cafe, which is a casual Filipino comfort food spot with very well lit interior and friendly staff. TGI Fridays isn't exactly known for cheap food, but at least here you will generally get what you pay for. It's best to come here on an empty stomach because the food portions here are upscaled to match the price and mouth-watering flavor. The drinks here really are on the pricey side though, so it's better to come hungry and not thirsty. This has been one of my favorite chains back in New York, and here it's no different. In here, it's always Friday. Next up, we have the Happy Lemon, and it's one of Chris's favorite spots for milk tea, which is not something I would associate with lemons though, but who am I to judge? Fowlbread is another great place for some succulent sandwiches. I really love the quality of their food because of all the goodness their dishes come with. They really don't skimp out on the additional trimmings you get with your meal. Seattle's Best Coffee is a chain that is growing in popularity and is a spot with some decent food choices to go along with your coffee. I spent a lot of time in a different branch to use as a workspace for some video editing on my laptop while having a delicious hot drink. The coffee bean and tea leaf, however, is my favorite option out of the popular chains. This is the Filipino answer to the dominance of Starbucks and is every bit as good if not better. Definitely my preferred cafe chain for the quality and slightly better value. Baskin Robbins is probably the most popular ice cream chain in the world, and it's hard to find a flavor they don't have. It might not be the best quality ice cream, but certainly far from the worst. Bread Talk is dedicated to, what else? Bread, among other kinds of food, which is baked right here on premises. Being originally from Ukraine, known as the breadbasket of the former USSR, this kind of place should really appeal to me. Although I don't deny the quality of the breads and pastries here, I have much more simple needs when it comes to bread. But Chris really loves the pork floss this place sells, besides some other Filipino. The Bamboo Leaf is a popular Singaporean chain for great curry dishes, which I love. I've been here a few times and I can definitely recommend this one. Here you can get off the main path and try these delicious Irvin's salted egg potato chips. Just don't get too addicted. When this Tiger Sugar Milk Tea booth first opened up, I really couldn't believe the crazy lines that I saw here. I think that their trick is that they put more sugar than their competition to keep the customers coming back for more. Marugame Udon is a great Japanese diner for a wide variety of dishes at very reasonable prices. Not a lot of places where you can get a whole assortment of dishes at around 200 pesos in a sit-down restaurant in this neighborhood. If you like Japanese food without too much flair, you can't go wrong with this one. Instead of crossing the street into Surendra, we will be flipping over to the other side of High Street to see the rest of the food spots. Surendra has even more great places to see and will be covered in the next video. Medley is an appropriately named restaurant which serves hummus, pita, as well as other Greek and Turkish delicacies. The Luntian is a rebranding of the Luna Cafe. Time will tell how this place will operate here. Murray's New Orleans Jazz Kitchen is an American-themed Cajun-style restaurant and bar which is known for some decent quality dishes and live music that used to be played before the pandemic. But this all comes at a steep price. Their sister restaurant around the corner is the Pier at Claude Daddy's, which specializes in seafood, for which the prices here are generally more reasonable. However, I myself am not into seafood personally, and the rest of the dishes on the menu remain quite pricey. Italiani's is another restaurant that is known to be on the pricey side. Italian used to be one of my favorite cuisines back in New York, but it seems like everyone I talked to about this place all agree that it's overpriced and overrated. However, if you want to try some authentic brick oven pizza, you're not likely to get a better option than here. Pachi is a place for chocolate lovers. There's probably no better quality chocolate here that you can find anywhere. Originally founded in Lebanon, and after becoming a big hit throughout the Middle East, it can now be found in the heart of BGC. Figaro is a much more reasonably priced cafe and restaurant with no frills and good quality food. If you don't mind the plain decor, then you will most likely enjoy your meal here. Brothers Burger is absolutely my favorite sandwich spot here in BGC. They seemingly have the biggest selection of not just burgers, but also chicken sandwiches and wraps at very reasonable prices. Definitely try the Zuma chicken sandwich if you visit here. Coming across 9th Avenue, we see a newly built pop-up food court which consists of some of the same vendors that were seen previously as part of the High Street, emphasis on eat, food court that was featured in my previous video. This time though, there is really no seating space available as the booths are more tightly crammed together. The operation is Fridays to Sundays only, and they focus on takeout options for all their food items. Chris and I love the pizza and pasta from the stall with food from the aptly named Chicago Pizza and Pasta, located at the Commonwealth Market in Quezon City. The choices in this food court are generally on the more affordable side, and I see myself coming back here more often to try more of what is on offer. As I mentioned earlier, since this is just a very general overview of the restaurants that I have come across on High Street, if you want more information about anything you see here, just let me know down in the comment section. Next we see the sworn enemy and world-renowned competitor to Dunkin' Donuts. A lot of people agree that Krispy Kreme donuts are generally better tasting though, and the coffee is roughly on par. But I personally try to limit my intake of sugar, so I would skip this one. Of course, to each their own. Fire Tiger is another one of the many milk tea options that you can find here. This place clearly likes to stand out and grab as much attention from the people passing by as possible. Seems like they're doing something right, as there are often customers lined up. Oh look, freeloaders. Bo's Cafe is popular around the Philippines and is well known for locally sourced coffee beans and pleasant interior. Great place for a delicious cup of coffee while showing off some Filipino heritage pride. Now we're entering the Wild West Roadhouse grill, showcasing some delicious Tex-Mex grilled food which come in large portions just like their drinks. If you want a great American style food but don't like the prices at TGI Fridays, then this is the place for you to unwind and have a memorable meal. As the last stop on this tour, you can wash down your food with a tasty treat from Frank. I guess that's how you pronounce it. The Japanese milk bar, which uses dairy-free milk and is known for their low-calorie options. I hope you enjoyed the sequel to the Bonifacio High Street restaurant tour. If you would like a more detailed review of anything you saw here or in any of my other videos, then please let me know in the comment section. My next video coming up will showcase a restaurant tour over in the Serenjo residential district. So if you enjoyed what you saw in this video, then please do hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click on the bell icon to be notified of my upcoming videos. Always take care of yourselves and each other, and keep looking out for more videos coming at you from the Time-Lapse Traveler.